Hola, hola, hola. What's up, party people? Good morning. I hope you're well today. My name is Shanda, and I actually am off topic. I failed to post yesterday, and I was met with so many obstacles. Every time I went to go edit the video that I was trying to upload or just add some content to it, my internet would go out, or I would get a phone call, or I would be too hungry. So I've been deep, deep, deep in prayer over, I've just been feeling a certain way and it's been increasing. I wanted to mention something towards the beginning of creating my channel, and I just sat in silence. I usually do try to stay humble, stay quiet, observe, and just be silent and take in my surroundings and only speak about something if it's totally necessary the for it to be said. And I try to stay in kindness all the time. Growing up as Christian, primarily Baptist, I was raised to turn the other cheek and to just always try to be my nicest version to others and do everything in love and be a servant to others. And I really, really, really took those um I took that seriously. I took the Bible very seriously. My grandma and I used to have so many conversations about the Bible and our Creator. And I want to add as well, I had spoken of my spiritual beliefs prior, and I just want to throw this little piece out there because I've had people question my faith, and I have indigenous people in my background. Native American is a huge part of my culture. And so I do have spiritual beliefs in line with my ancestors. It's a little offensive when people come at me like I'm not um, allowed or to practice my spiritual beliefs the way I feel. Um, I am, I feel connected with my creator. And how that's done, I just feel like others shouldn't be as concerned with the way I practice my spiritual, especially if they've never taken the time to research Native Americans and or other religions. So while I'm not upset in that, I just want to make it known that I do have a lot of Native American spiritual practices in my belief system in conjunction with other practices that Christians and other, even Buddhists, may hold. I am all encompassing. I believe in my higher power. And so that's just a little teeny tiny side piece because I just feel like the Native American side of me is just pleading to be heard and understood, which would make sense because who's speaking on our behalf anymore? But that's not the side note. Um, I have been sitting in silence for decades. I had recorded my videos regarding my life story and trauma and had touched on the boys' biological father. And I am not the type to sit there and badmouth the parent or parents of my children. I've always been one to uplift and encourage the other parent and mention only the good things because I want my children to come up with their own opinions about others, their beliefs. And so, even with churches and religion and things along those lines, I did my best to give them all the information I felt necessary, facts, and allowed them the freedom to choose what religion they would like and how they feel about people who support them in their lives. I cannot wait to move, guys. I cannot wait to move. This the whole living situation is part of my draining energy. And that's really what this is about. My energy is being drained. I've felt it for weeks. I knew that when I started this, that there would be evil forces against what I'm trying to do because I'm trying to save lives. I'm trying to help people find their ultimate happiness. And anytime somebody is trying to do something for the greater good, there is going to be opposition. And so I want to try and get ahead of that. I'm doing my very best. I think some people believe that because I'm so kind that I do not have the strength to um and I'm not giving up. I'm just saying I am not giving up. Like I am prepared for people to come for my blood to keep me silent. And I'm not. This is not a threat. It's just a warning because there's people who've been hurting me for decades. And I've been protecting myself every single day. And I will use every single spiritual belief I have in my artillery to be sure that I'm protected and I can help others find their greatest happiness. So back to the boys' dad, because I was looking for my calendar. My son turns 18 in just a matter of days, my youngest son, and after decades of sitting in silence over the treatment from this individual, I'm just going to finally put it out there because I am protected and I could feel this energy for weeks. I came back from Arizona. I told you all that I was sick, that I got really, really sick and I couldn't post up for a couple of days. That was the very same time frame that I told the boy's dad that I was not going to be his caretaker, that I physically, emotionally, mentally was not strong enough to be his caretaker. And I have been sick ever since. I believe in my soul of souls that the my creator does not want me to kill myself taking care of this man. Now, I don't want to go through and talk about how everyone in my life has been um, pretty, um, what is the word? I don't want my words to be mistaken because the wrong people might hear this message and it's not for them. But there are the majority of people who have walked into my life and taken advantage of my kindness, my love, and just taken and taken and taken, and taken my money, taken like I now have nothing. I've literally given everything away and made it so I am down to my laptop, my clothing, barely have any food because people keep taking from me. So I've made it. Nobody can take anything from me. I have nothing to offer except for my energy. And I'm protecting my energy and I am taking that back. I'm taking it all back. Anyone who's ever had a piece of my love or energy in the past, I am taking it back. And I will distribute that to the people who can reciprocate. Okay. Now, this man, I admit and I take ownership that I had attracted somebody extremely low vibrational. I admit that I did not set boundaries. I admit that this is my fault. I had to raise these boys on my own and that I had such a hard life because of not setting boundaries. But I'm setting boundaries now. Okay. This is love. We're still talking about love. This is love for me, love for my kids, and this is love for y'all because I'm setting boundaries. So even after where I left this gentleman, I stayed married to him for a year, hoping he would get sober so we could reconcile our marriage. But no, he decided to go get a girlfriend and keep drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking. He didn't have a driver's license, but he took our car so that way he could get to the store to get more alcohol. So I filed for the divorce. I did not ask for a ton of child support, okay? And to prove it, let me tell you, my ex-boyfriend pays more child support in 1 month than this man has for a child's entire lifetime. You know how much that is? 2 sets of braces. Okay. I've been busting my tail to make sure that my children are happy, healthy, well cared for, looked after, that they're going to bring the next set of kids of generation in and not F them up, not be like me or their dad. I've been busting my tail, guys. And I've been sitting in silent over things that um, people are taking from me and not reciprocating and taking from my kids too, because I'm so sorry. I'm so heated. It's just, I can feel people coming for me and I've done nothing to anyone. Um, my intentions have always been pure. I've always tried to give what I can. I would give the shirt off my back. If I don't have it, I will go find it to help others. But this man has taken my social security number and he's been doing this for years, decades. And I know it's still going on. I don't know how much longer, but I am just saying I don't know why people would do this if they know that I'm speaking to my creator all day long, every day. And if I am so deeply spiritually enmeshed, because I pray for you, I pray blessings for you. Every day I pray that you have your ultimate happiness despite your medical issues and what you're going through. So when you hurt me while I'm praying for you, you are only hurting yourself. And this is not a threat. This is such a warning. I don't want people to hurt. And I'm begging you, please, 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 please treat me with the utmost respect in what I'm trying to do. My intentions are pure and I just want to help others. Um, so now that I got that off my chest, just know that these are the kind of people that I've been attracting for the past 30 years. And most of them have fallen away, but I can still feel people watching me. And so I just wanted to remind them that I'm a child of a very, very loving creator. And I just, he who is not for me is against me. And I don't need validation. All that comes from within. So, my followers, I am very, very sorry if that psycho babble right now seemed a little confusing. I um posted up on my Patreon yesterday. Um, I've been a little nervous. I've been creating basically an army, people to help watch my back. I have my neighbor downstairs, for example. I am really, really finding strength and reassurance and peace and safety in that, just because like I can feel my neighbor downstairs watching me, and I've even seen him keeping an eye out for me because I just attract uh, certain energies. A light would, and lights attract everything from flies to moths to and so I'm grateful to have a few people watching my back. And I've also been doing egg cleansing rituals. I've done the broom ritual, as well as my smudging. And I'm deep, deep, deeply praying. And I apologize for the delay on the embracing imperfections. Um, Spirit tells me it had to do with a layer of protection on the delay for that information. And so I'm gonna have that out tomorrow. And what else was I gonna say? Oh, and I'm also working on burning ceremony to help release some of this toxic energy that I've been um feeling, as well as some of blockages I'm feeling to certain abundance that I'm waiting on. And I don't know if I don't know. But the people who need to hear this will hear it, and I needed people to know where I was at with that. Like, I am super duper kind, but if you felt a layer of agitation or irritability or grumpiness from me lately, it has everything to do with this stalker type energy that I'm feeling. I've literally told at least one other person that I will get a restraining order if they don't leave me alone. And I I just want to my haters to know that I'm not a pushover just because I'm like super duper nice and I'm super duper sweet and I got this like little angelic voice and I love to smile and I love to love and I love to spread positivity. Um, I'm a warrior. Like I am a goddess. Um, I didn't get here by being a pushover, and who you thought I was 20 years ago is dead. So yeah. Now that that's been said, hopefully I'll never have to say it again. Okay. Hoping my light workers are watching this all proud of me. In fact, I'm gonna go into a light worker group right now and be like, guys, guess what I did? I totally stood up for myself on a spiritual level, all fearlessly, like too. Because I mean, if you are secular or not on that vibe, I probably sounded like a total psycho. But I do. I have a great, great faith in a higher power. And I believe everyone should have faith in a higher power, even if it's your big toe, because sometimes the world is super duper lonely and you might need your big toe to keep you company. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna go on. I want to do some Minecraft content today, and I need to do some fun things. I have to nurture my inner child who's feeling very, very violated by this recent activity in my life, and I have to get rest so I can make sure that I'm giving you guys the best of me because yesterday I was like speaking in some gibberish. All the thoughts and words were, I was just so depleted. But I got a confirmational message this morning that let me know there are people, even if they're watching my videos and maybe they think outwardly that they're happy for me and they're encouraging and they love what I'm doing. I can't help but think that there are some people who know the old version of me who are watching and subconsciously thinking ill thoughts towards me because they're not entirely aware of some healing that they need to have go on within themselves. I could be wrong. And I'm not mad at anyone. I love everyone. I love everyone. It's a little hard to love pedophiles because that's so wrong. But I'm unaware that we are all circumstances of our environments, our upbringings, and so many um different things that I'm not mad. I'm not mad at anyone for throwing me any kind of hate, even if you don't know you're doing it. All I'm saying is that I am protected and I am praying great things for you. And like, I don't care. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna do what I want. I want to save lives. I want to bring awareness. There's so many things to talk about between Michigan and the United States and addiction and abuse and everything that what I got to say is important. I'm no longer suffering in silence. This is what it is. Take it or leave it. It is what it is, guys. I just really, really want to be a positive force in the universe. I believe I was born for it, okay? All right, I'm done. I'm done with this rant. We all know I'm protected, and we can go on about our business and get back into all things love. Love, 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 love. And I really do believe that this here is an act of love. It's an act of love for myself, an act of love for y'all. So thank you for your encouragement, your support, and if, if you are not the one encouraging and supporting me, I hope that you will now. And if not, that's okay too. I still love you. All right, guys. I hope you have a great day. Go out there, do the 7 things, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, bye.